phải thôi à, con khờ nó cho mình suy nghĩ đâu. Mỏi lắm các bạn. Ngồi thiêm rõ đâu Hello, mystery.
Maybe someday she
Các bạn stream trắng một tụi em gặt nè lúc tục. Mình ngồi thiêm lo, ngồi thiêm rõ đâu.
Next क्यों? क्योंकि मुझको भी आपके जैसे ग्लोई बनना है ना। Extra, किसी बार आपसे 20 रुपए।
Cái man nhất thì nhé mà chúng ta sẽ lâu lộ thấy 2275 5668. Ai em có tâm thế always when I want things Lumi ko lain basic能前走兩個東西Isak ning lam ka abuay se Mai thiam thu rin ka dong si Lầy lia na chân nằm Stream một chuyện lệ chuốn cắt Ồ, lăng toán gặp bạch tỏ nào. Chỉ đang thấy em ấy stream.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is... Kaka! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Law. Adams goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No luck with that dink over the top. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Khan punts it upfield. And here's Batistuta. Pass is just off target. Cleared without complication. Flamengo have it back and can go again. Great vision. Park Ji-sung.
Keuangannya tuh smooth lah udah tuh kak.
Now it's Neymar. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Law. Now it's Kaka. Law. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a foul, and it's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks
Kan
appetizing,
makanya
well within
ay
shooting range.
betis.
Hello! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Vieira. And they've got rid. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Neymar. Real chance!
Được rồi về.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Law is offering a right smile there.
Royce. Nice bit of trickery. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply.
Ăn mặc ê.
That will annoy the manager.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Trở lên thì em trở
It
lên
has
trở
been
lên
a
thì lấy
bad
bạn
watch,
next
not
lấy
by
lỗi
any
được về tuần
means.
nữa.
The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that
Anh
telling
mà xả
breakthrough
đi
moment.
ăn xuống rồi.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
He demanded more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so
That's
far.
work.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Guys, lần đầu tiên mình like sạc về shop cho anh thấy cho anh share hả quay miệng lượng.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Conte has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked up, shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Park Ji-sung. And this is Park Ji-sung. Now this could be a chance. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And the volley. Vieira. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Law being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Park Ji-sung really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Shots!
Yo,
It's a goal!
Van Dijk wordt
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball looks a good one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Played in by... Up he goes! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
Kaká! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception.
4 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on 4 minutes. And Royce! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Wait lang lolong to yan. Game at sila to 25 tipon 2-0 meron lead tolong ay naman. So then chicken at
Climbs up big. Oh, terrific. And that is as far as it goes. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...
Ah. Thì khá là tụ lâu luôn cho cả rung lóc đón cái dòng chua của tụ game có khéo cho thấy lắm. Sẽ cho game mà được thấy đâu.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing.
Could be danger here, and he's running through. Neymar, big shot, and the shot!
Oh.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pull it.
That's a little off target.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hullet. Still goalless at the moment. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Eto'o. That's a decent clearance. That has not gone well. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pirlo. Vieira. Shifted it to the flank. Cruyff. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pirlo plowing through the middle. The pass is intercepted. Lovely ball and a real... Goes for a shot! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Suarez. Ruben Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Neymar. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Ibrahimovic. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Saliba. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here.
Hey.
Luis Suarez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Suarez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. So nearly the perfect ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's onside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
À.
Messi!
Ơi,
That
mầm
would have
của
won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And he's taking no chances there.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot!
Ôi lật tặc.
And he hits the net!
Tỷ số
They
vàng
have
goal
scored
về.
level at the last! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter.
will be 1
Far
minute
too
added
slow to
time.
switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So all square with referee
Harry
looks
lâu
at his
tới chân nó
watch
goal đó mà
and
lại.
blows his whistle.
Đúng về.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
Ô time của lâu rất lâu đi mà. Ôi lật tặc. Ê à. Lấy lâu lù lệ thầy ớ. Harry lâu tới chân nó goal đó mà lại. Ô time của lâu rất lâu đi mà. Lâu đủ thấy guys. Nó có stream share lúc còn on. Stream thar hi. Ai 356 cái lần này á. À. Lâu lâu có gì tiện chân tệ. Nó có stream share lúc còn on. Stream thar hi. Ai 356 cái lần này. À. League đây league tum turun đâu tak tahu ni. Kalau enemy ada guys. Kami tak combine kan chuak ni deng lu tu ba. Game thì là rước lúc cấp bè lầu thấy lúc tụi cả ba chỗ.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Law. Goes for a shot! Outstanding by
Law, Denise Law.
For the opposition, when a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Flamengo.
Nice.
And he was there to get a
Muppet.
vital touch.
Lowe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Này ông
Well,
bé
it's an
cái
example of
system của
counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Roberto Carlos
Is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Oh, that's well spotted. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
He has a look up. Here comes, he gets big. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
It's Park Ji-sung.
Searching pass he's played there.
Park Ji-sung.
Providing an outlet on big header. Goal!
Ronaldo.
And the comeback is complete.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Flamengo go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Smart assist on chiang được
Now it's
tục có đứng
Batistuta.
chuyển phần.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very
2
relieved.
added minutes has been indicated.
Kante deals with that comfortably.
Ronaldo
Might just make this. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half. Oh, what a half. It's
Smart assist on to
pulsating and
palo.
totally
Eh,
absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
For Milan, number 20, Dennis Law.
And we're
Coming
underway
on to
again.
replace him is number
Milan
10,
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Adams spots it and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Kaká. That has been cut short. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos. Cross flung in towards the middle. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Milan needing a change of fortune here.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
It's
Đấy,
Eto!
nó rồi về.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Smart assist on to thiên cầm môi lâu
So a chance
pa
here,
phô
what can
pa.
they make of it?
Smart assist
Well,
on
it's
to
quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball.
Xuất lửa tốc
Shot,
vào.
surely! Oh, that is
Smart
rather
assist on là
wayward.
cái tên là bằng cái
Incredible.
cậu
He had all
còn
the
mấy
time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Smart assist on là sốc bốc rồi mất.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Oh, taken
Ê,
with
ống thìn mà nghe.
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Batistuta. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Eto. Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Eto. Now there's a fine ball. And he's in on... Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Smart assist on là tập cái phen là khẩu được rồi.
Neymar has it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! Deep into injury time! And that's that. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
25 Iden le may smart assistant John angay na omlaw to me hard lutok 23018075 lo lu thei a time hit 10 minute ta tong a smart assist in on kha chuan tlemin tumin har ve thin computer in a chan ve a ka ve la khel ve a chuan in defense zong zong min khan ai sai thiam lo ai man khom nget thei le tuka smart assist ne jan ball in changa tin thu ball papa smart assist on lo tan kan lo in switch sual phei chuan khatam mani mai
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Don che post le nal dei se
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is.
There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a great ball. Shoots! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very...
yo
Oh, it's come off the upright.
ko ve
Goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Knocks it into space. De Bruyne. And here's Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! De Bruyne! That's tremendous! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. Great chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. It's the...
Ay, mag-defend ako ang loob.
A finish of true class. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction...
Tries a shot! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Smart assist only on now don't share look to contact lang yan smart assist on now.
He knows he could have got his team in real trouble.
Sina tunge ka tumso chi ka smart assist on ti ka share look to ka.
Tries to pass it through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Kaka! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Milan have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short.
Yeah.
The keeper gets his hands on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lowe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Spider-Man ka tolong.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Diaz. And it's Messi. Now it's Kaka. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass.
Transfer TV gitu.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar receives it in a wide position.
Ah.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here. And one more try. And he is just ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And we hit half-time.
Milan are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back in just the goalkeeper's law. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And it's Kaka. Messi. Played back in. Gattuso deals with that comfortably. And this is Neymar. Azar. Pull it. It's Pirlo. Law. And it's Kaka. Driving forward. And the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he's on his way! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. With the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is Messi.
Slight
Hazard. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Law. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Pirlo. Well read, nice interception. Gattuso, and he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. This might spell danger. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Azar. And it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... And he's had a hit! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, well played, well played. Be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Neymar is on his own. Decent chance! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan are having a ball here. And here's Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar. Law. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Hullet. Kaka. Kaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is not the best ball.
เตรียมไปอาเกมนี่เป็นนี่คือทีมกระเสีย
He
เขียน
just
ได้
didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
ค่ะถ้าเกมเขียนได้
That's
นะเป็นนี่
at
คือ
the
ตลอด
end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick request today.
โอเคเราจะลุดตกตรงไอ้ขามิงก็ถ่ายเห็นได้เราลุดตัวป้าค่ะ 230108075 เราดูเลยทีถึงสตรีมคิดต่างเลยตักนี่เฉลยมี2301805ดูจุดเลย I think taking awareness is tragatía speed versus depth versus depth what you know Peter and C run stop ship mega smart assist of Juanไว้ขัดเข็นนานเนี่ย smart assist on ก็ชั่วโมงอี smart assist on เหล่าคันเข็น zero จอกรออันหวมจอก smart assist on จวนหนังมาเลยคอมพิวเตอร์เห็นจังกบปังอันนี้ตามาเซ่ช่วยถูก็ช่วยช่วยเฟจวงเรามาเซ่ตำจอกอ่ะจวนที่ก็ช่วยเทียมเราถู smart assist off ก็ช่วยเทียมเราหนังมาถูไม่ smart assist off อันหวมฉันจู smart assist on ไอเขลฉันจวน smart assist off ว่าอีเขลพุทธก็จวนอีสดดันเตสดป๊อปที่ขาดเหตุแล้ว smart assist off จวนไว้ขัดทิลตัวสดป๊อปปังเด smart assist on จวน center forward ที่ป้าสังอาทิคันไว้หีคลิกจวนสดป๊อปปังขานิตาอโวริน
So
โกะ
welcome
ได้หวัง
one
คัน
and
smart
all to
assist
a
on จวนก็จวน
picturesque
ค่ะ
evening here.
ชูลิ
A
นัก
clear
ลิน
night,
ตา
all
เฟ
the
สเทียมเรา
ingredients for a showcase game that the
เขลชิน
passionate crowd
ละ
demands. I'm Peter Drury,
Check
and
your
it's my
mail.
chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim
สัก
Beglin
จวนเชียง
beside
ส
me.
องเจ้า
Thanks for the
อาปุย
intro,
อ่ะ
Peter.
อา
I've
ปุย
been
อ่ะอา
soaking
ปุย
up
อ่ะ
the
นี่ฮะสัก
atmosphere,
จวน
and
เชียง
I'm
สอง
really
โม
looking
สัก
forward
ตัว
to
มัง
what
เออ
lies
เชีย
in
งสองก็
store.
ดิเชียงสามโมสักตัวมังเออ
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise.
Roll! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Ingrid, bigyan ka
There's
tla.
a
Mo
sharp
to.
little ball here. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Ah.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. He's going for goal. Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing nice and neat. Shot a goal! Pirlo goes direct. And he's well positioned. It's roll! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Khel pa hian stream cái anh sẽ usau thì na. Game minti.
Over to the left. Raul play. He's got full. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
Can he finish?
Bullet traverse lại cái đá.
And that was as close to certain as
Chắc
can
chọn
be.
chính giá rồi
It's
thì khắc
simply
là
tragic defending when
chắc
a
lâu hơn.
renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Raul. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Trời ơi. Zabi United ta kan sa ngayon ito.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Mất lang bulaw
It's
ba?
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ay,
Rummenigge! It's in! A
Katsu,
quite
Matis
incredible
one.
spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Malaw.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do
Hey.
and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tam.
He gets big. It's hit the
Tam,
uprights.
para pulang.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Law. Oh, he's tripped
Penalty,
him right
huh?
on the
The
cusp
slide.
of the penalty area. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Save su.
Oh, brilliant!
Lang
stop
makapit
from
hit
long
and
back.
save.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. It's roll! What a
It
quick
was
to
smart
recover this.
assist on toe.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Neymar. Law. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Amo chieng ra so thấy nó trắng rõ lẹ. Chả. Thì ra có cái sửa hấu tụi là smart decision hi tụi mình har thì tụi ka
And smartly reclaimed.
ka
And it's been played
at
through.
lang sa thấy là tụi smart decision đó chuan.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Cái lâu etek về tổ team bọc sẽ cái mà lại hiền. Tao su.
And he's decided to go for it.
Hey, Tunge.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Xiêm rem đó không?
And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? This is Dembele. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Smart decision. Phải chuồng ai?
Oh, that's a fine interception. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please
No,
take this
well,
point.
the
Xuân là
diggings
tùng
certainly
á.
have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message
Trời
from the
ơi,
manager at
cái
half
tặc
time
số
will be
già
pretty
giờ bị
simple,
giống
Peter.
cái đông đông
He's
đấy
going
bỏ.
to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Rồi smart decision
And we
áp
are
bẹt chặt
already
thì lúc tụi
promptly
nó
back underway.
Well, I think
Shoots! Roberto Carlos. That's really well
hơi cái đủ
manoeuvred.
tuy lồng tụi nó.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And that's been intercepted.
Đâu lắm ạ.
that's great positioning, so good from him.
And the keeper's got it again. He's there to retrieve
Ai,
it.
cắt làn xuống tiếp.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that was vital. Saliba gets good distance on it. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan needing a change of fortune here. Looking for options for movement. This is Messi, and the shot! This time surely!
Hey.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has another!
Amok.
Xabi Alonso getting this one clear.
Look guys, comment cái share lâu. Cắt trắng lúc tụi nó ra sơn thị xong. Đồn thị mà. Smart decision na. Tăng cắt làn đủ hả lúc tụi nó.
Thinking to himself whether he's got a game
Trời
changer
trời
on
vào
that
môi
bench,
tang
and
su.
he needs to act quickly.
This looks promising, and he's certainly onside here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he
Look,
thumps
can
it
he look?
clear.
The knee slow, get out. At sang tu pattern lo hun. Nang toothpaste kay toothbrush. Coi tan plan một thiệt chứ tình anh đâu. anh nào thì sao không chắc thấy nó tối lên cái nhìn xa không em very càng được kêu là xin tiền ít nhẹ lâu đi kha nhẹ nàng chu quan anh đi
Substitution for Milan. Number 20, Dennis Law. Number 13, Van Dijk.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge.
Messi.
He stands tall, impenetrable.
Eto'o. Number 24, Chao.
And it's Cruyff.
Number 22, Nedved. Number
And here's
14,
Dembele.
Bale.
Rooney.
Substitution.
The most accurate pass.
smart assist on cầm nhàng tu nọ
Cruyff. Looking to play him in. And that interception
thắng thì
was
về
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ta
And this is Cruyff. Chance! He's got a goal!
vậy thum lại tăng tổ gọi bù đã
Did it. Almost no time
bốc xuống à
remaining.
nè
Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. Vieira.
tăng số
And here's Eto'o. Nedved. And a chance!
lock in
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly
chín học
exploited.
không hề
They were
cái lúc đó chọc tôi
absolutely
luôn
lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Milan. Number 3, Vieira.
So here comes the substitution.
Coming on to
Well, he can
replace him
certainly
is
make his side a lot more
number
unpredictable,
16,
Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. And here's Eto'o. This might spell danger.
và sẽ không đáng chỉ
He's going to
là
be disappointed with that. Cafu.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
hey thấu độ đó là to
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o!
such one
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Busquets cái mặt tỷ số
Rummenigge. Dembele.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. Busquets. Eto'o. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through.
tăng để tàu pha bốc xuống hay tăng team ngay ống thầy bốc xuống là lực tinh tế là
Eto'o is offering a right smile there.
This their second corner of the game.
Alle,
The end.
hoi, za sama.
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power
Okay,
of
it's
will.
20,
And
huh?
this place is bouncing.
รุนหลังรู้และ
Cruyff
โถมรถ
claiming
ไหน
the
รู้
man
และ
of the match
ส่วนที่
award,
เขาค่ะ
and there is very little room for argument.
สปอร์ตซีโซนักตัวมา
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made
โถ
for
มรถไหน
great
รู้
viewing.
ของไอ้อินช่วงได้ยังมีจาก
So
จวน
just
จ่า
for me
และ
to
จ่า
say
สม
thanks to
งา
Jim
ที่
for
จะปฏิ
his
ค่ะ
wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
อาปุยอาปุยอาปุยอินตีเละตรงนี้โถมินโดนไหนโดนแล้วมีอีจักจวนจ่าและจ่าสมงาตอนที่ตู้แต่ปฏิค่ะโถมินโดนไหนโดนแล้วมีมานี่ทุสยาอินดิ้งงำโดนแล้วมานี่ทุสยาอินดิ้งงำโดนแล้วเอ็มมินีกิจมันจานอีจักจวนเจียงสมกติโปกจักแล้วนะโหค่ะกับเป๊ะกันเดียวสมทุมไล่จอยมันจานอ่ะคงคอมเมนต์กันเอ็นล็อกมิงเธอกระเทยอาปุยเลยดัวตะเรนใช่จีค่ะตูดเปสต์วันนั้นอัลวาโรบุกมันเลรอนที่เวลัยมันจานปัตตูนปราศรินติโตเรามักแต่งก็สิตัวมันก็เปียกเลยใช่ไหมอาปุยเลยดัวตะเรนใช่จีค่ะอีจักจวนจ่าเลยจ่าสมง่ายเดียพอมินเองงำโลมีเฮ้ยก็เคลังอ่ะเห็นมีโซนเมชคัดกันเคลังกันดูโตขังจันนินาตันตีระสตรีมมาเจียงเราดูตัวว่าสตรีมมาโตปะโตปะตูดไปสเตตัจูสปอร์ตกันเองนั่งคุลิตที่กันดูแฟงอ่ะไม่ทารีนไม่ตาที่กันตัวมาจนนี้ซูสมาร์ทเอซี่สินรอนออนนัสเซลตุกะสมาร์ทเอซี่ออนเราปักขัดเสียกันละตุ้มจิ้มกันสิละ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
One
nice
charge.
here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter
Tunge,
Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beckett.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Threads one in. Shot
Eh?
could be on.
For free there.
Hazard! Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah. It's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Law. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? He's being... And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Dia lagi lokal. Celebration.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of
Dua
defense,
tarin
and
play
you don't
sila
get
up
it
to
right,
kan
but
out day
you
mo.
get it to your net.
No main long main na tingay mo ni kasi yung tambo.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Hazard. And it's Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar!
Hello.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of...
And Hullet! Oh, it's come off the
Ang
uprights.
panakulo.
He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Martinez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll
Ulit
be a
red
foul.
card Peru.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. Law, and the shot! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Tries from a long way out.
Pasok lagi siya pasok. Sorry, MFA Division 1 खेलको कंट्रोल खेलको तंगाई दिनामी kasi lo MEFF EFM zo ka khela ke mason
And here's Hazard.
shimbi alavintin ngen khel playoff te kan khelin kasiya
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Cruyff. Here's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. Hangs one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. He has found a way through.
โอ้โหแล้วมียินหมาก็ตีเราก็
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well,
เอ็
it
มี
was
เอฟเอ
deliberate,
ขโม
it was cynical,
เลยออกเส้น
and
เคลินกัน
you
เสีย
have to
สี
understand
กัน
the
ก็เสีย
frustration
เชื่อแล้ว
of being
เป็
denied
น
a
เวลา
clear
ป่ะ
opportunity, but it had to
อี
be
เอ
done.
ฟเอ็มอาจบ
So
กับ
the
เขียน
last
เม
big
ฟเกิด
chance
จุ
perhaps before half-time. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Cruyff.
นะ
Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Bellingham, and he's lost his man
Oh,
here.
great feat, that.
That's gone loose.
2 added minutes has
Ruben
been
Diaz
indicated.
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Law. Can he finish?
ใต้ลึกตกใต้ลึก
Well,
ต
he
ก
should have done better, and he knows it. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to...
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Good stop by the keeper.
What is it today?
Yeah. Messi.
ก็จุ
Now looking to orchestrate
ฉั
a
นต้อง
counter.
จุ
Now,
Michael,
can they get him
good.
away? Good take. Messi! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
อ้าว
Offside that time.
กิปปาร์จุเละว่าในตรา sound นี่ส
Pressing's
กัด
intense
ปาร์นี่ถึง
and
หร
it's
อ
paid off. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's been shifted off it. Ruben Diaz is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Hazard. showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Slight cover.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? Law was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So now the difference is 3. Lovely bit of skill. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's got his cross in. And that has been cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Over to the left. He's found a way through. It's Azar! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ruben Dias. Law. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shooting chance!
Rigorous
Taken
back.
with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are...
And the shot!
Oh, low.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long strife. People always had the
Penalty
better of that.
wala
What a
strike
fabulous
pa
run.
rin yan.
Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Tries the cross, he's got
Ay,
four.
low to Neymar.
And that has faded wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Azar. Yeah. Now it's Cruyff, looking for options for movement. He's away. Brilliantly cut out. Shot, surely! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look,
Out
all we want to hear right now is the final whistle.
Yang kan sudah dilakukan, pagka out na yang kapay to lang mati yang kapay.
And that
Come get
means
my
just
dog.
one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Toothpaste taron dia toothpaste rin kilo ko dyan. Im kan patun lâu tua ka thế nào đi. Alert last none 2329 0795 hello lụt thế á. Lokang lang at iron luton sina midang lutir ve toro. Iron lut ngun to em. midang kian vero midang lut tura nom lo chuan iron lut le dan ya 2349 2985 ข้างล่างอาทิตย์ก็มีดังน้ำพลดเราช่วยรันดูดตอนนี้มีดังเกียนเลยล็อกapa mặc bật bật đầu hạc phốt lụt từ đó nằm phốt lộ chân đi rồi lụt dần nha 234655546 autograph via thu ruột kinh lên lại vì ngay tì rê clear sangin randut tiếng clear sangin nung lên rê sar chu randut tay out day zela lúc khang lang ati kan chin hi midang lut ve du nom thina lo kian zuai zanina ivoi ni ron lu na ivoi thun ron lu na tur ni ton lom ni nge ka hriat pal zawk zan dang nen kan lein tum lo bo ki ron lu to em lo tia ka lo kick vel ka lo out vela sorry to next time mai sorry my bad dần tăng ấy ron lu thin sia ka lo lut lo stream ka chi ka lo hriat polin ka sorry my bad ki lo lut to man ka tia lo
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Griezmann. And this is Messi.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
sure
Pull it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
didn't look to the
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out a defence.
Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Messi. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And
Also
it's
ja
all
so
due
klein
to
verkehrt
wonderful
in Deutsch.
counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Griezmann! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an
So about
eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Tunge.
Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Best decent chance! Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso with the short one.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cruyff! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's having a go! That was superb
Tunge
goalkeeping!
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And again the keeper stands strong. So their fourth corner of the game. Neymar. Pirlo. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Griezmann. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Law. Cruyff. Good, strong midfield running here. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Costa
Yeah.
Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
2
Messi.
added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Griezmann.
Messi is having a shot! Goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things
Nét
overall,
kiêng
you'd
lầu
have to
lúc
say
ba
that.
cái mày là
There was
tao tốt.
certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
With the owner of a blue car
So we
parked
reached the
outside
halfway
stadium
point.
gate.
Oh, what a half.
Kindly remove
It's
it,
been
as it is about to be
pulsating and
towed
totally
away.
absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it shapes to shoot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Griezmann.
Tao chỉ
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Hãy nó ống lầu về nước chu. Cái này ta chết đi rồi. Đủ tốt mèo guys, này ta chết.